Long ago, high in the mountains of Japan, there lived a young woman named Hana. Her village was small, cold, and quiet. Clouds wrapped around the wooden houses almost every morning, and the wind never seemed to rest. Life there was not gentle, and most people believed it never would be. Especially Hana. Hana believed the mountain was against her. She believed the weather was unfair. She believed luck avoided her. And most of all, she believed that no matter how hard she tried, things would always go wrong. And strangely enough, they did. When Hana woke up late, she told herself, "Of course this would happen to me." When she dropped a bucket of water on the rocky path, she muttered, "Why does everything go wrong when I touch it?" When her herb basket tore and spilled across the ground, she sighed. "This is my life. One problem after another." And the mountain listened, not because it was cruel, but because it reflected what it was given. Other villagers worked just as hard as Hana, yet things seemed to go smoother for them. Their paths stayed clear, their tools lasted longer, their days felt lighter. Hana noticed this, and it made her more bitter. "They're just lucky," she said. "I'm not." And with every thought like that, her steps grew heavier. One afternoon, while carrying firewood uphill, Hana slipped and fell hard onto the stone path. Her knee ached. The wood scattered everywhere. She sat there staring at the sky, breathing heavily. "Perfect," she said angrily. "Absolutely perfect." That was when she heard laughter. An old woman stood a few steps above her, leaning on a walking stick, watching the scene with calm amusement. "You fell," the woman said. "But you're still breathing. That's a good sign." Hana frowned. "I fell because nothing ever goes right for me." The old woman raised an eyebrow. "Is that so?" she asked. "Or did nothing go right because you decided it wouldn't?" The woman introduced herself as Miko, a traveler who lived between villages and mountains. She helped Hana gather the scattered firewood and walked beside her for a while. "You know," Miko said, "the mountain doesn't decide how your day will go." Hana scoffed. "It decides plenty." Miko smiled. "No, your thoughts speak first. The mountain simply answers." Hana said nothing, but the words stayed with her. That night, Hana lay awake, replaying the day in her mind. For the first time, she noticed something uncomfortable. Every time she expected trouble, it arrived. Every time she spoke badly about her day, it became worse. Every time she thought, "This will fail," it did. Not once had she thought, "This might go well." The next morning, Hana tried something new. Not magic, not hope, just a thought. As she stepped outside, she said quietly, "Today will go smoothly." She almost laughed at herself, but she said it anyway. When she carried water down the path, she focused on each step instead of imagining herself slipping. When the wind picked up, she smiled and said, "All right, I see you. Let's work together." When her basket felt heavy, she whispered, "I am strong enough for this." And something strange happened. Nothing dramatic, but nothing went wrong either. Her bucket stayed intact. Her footing stayed steady. Her work finished faster than usual. Hana noticed, and for the first time in years, she felt confused in a good way. Days passed. Hana practiced her thoughts carefully, like tending a small fire. When something annoyed her, she stopped herself and asked, "What if this works out?" When she felt tired, she told herself, "I've handled worse." When problems appeared, because they still did, she met them with calm instead of anger. And slowly, her life changed. People began to notice. Hana smiled more. She complained less. She moved with confidence. One villager joked, "Did you make peace with the mountain?" Hannah laughed. "No, I made peace with myself." By spring, Hannah was trusted with larger responsibilities. Her herbs sold well. Her path stayed clear. Her days felt full instead of heavy. Nothing about the mountain had changed. Only her thinking had. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the peaks, Hannah sat quietly and understood the truth. Positive thinking didn't mean pretending life was easy. It meant believing that she could handle it. And once she believed that, life finally agreed. Final message for anyone listening to this story. If you believe nothing will work, it usually won't. If you believe everything is against you, it often feels that way. But the moment you change your thoughts, your world begins to change with them. Not because life becomes perfect, but because you do.